Hello, welcome back to Cooking with Yolanda. I'm Yolanda, your host, and today we are going to be making chicken asparagus casserole with mozzarella cheese on top. First, let me mention that we listened to your feedback on our first episode and we've actually improved upon some things. We're still always looking for any suggestions that you have, recipe suggestions, and things of that nature. Stens, thank you so much for your suggestion, as well as Kathy. We did take those notes and we are making some changes. I appreciate it. Also, we would like for you to subscribe to our channel. So our ingredients for today will be shredded mozzarella cheese. Also, you want a bundle of asparagus. And we're going to use lemon juice with lemon zest as well. We also will be using coarse ground pepper, crushed red pepper, paprika, garlic powder, and olive oil. And that will be all of our ingredients for today's recipe. All right, so I'm sorry. Also, we're gonna have chicken as well. Sorry. So here's the chicken as well. So I've already gotten this prepared. What we're gonna do is go ahead and get started. All right, so first I'm going to tenderize the chicken. And the reason I tenderize it is to make it nice and even, so whenever you're baking it in the oven, everything cooks evenly. So we're gonna take 3 chicken breasts. Okay, and we are going to tenderize it. And what I use to tenderize it is this meat tenderizer here. I usually use the big side. It just tenderizes it better. So, and what you'll do is you just pound it until it's evenly flat. So I'm going to do all 3 pieces. Okay, so that one is nice and even. I don't know if you can see that, but it's nice and even and flat. All right, let's do the other 2 pieces. Okay, so now that those are tenderized, they're nice and evenly flat. I'm going to go ahead and put those in the pan. So I'm going to spray the bottom of the pan with some cooking spray just to keep it from sticking. All right, so we're going to put all 3 pieces in the pan and just lay them flat right next to each other. And okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but that's how we're gonna lay them in the pan. All right, so let's move this. All right, so next we are going to chop up the asparagus. Now we're not gonna like chop it all up. We're just gonna cut off the ends. So, and the reason I do this is because the ends take a little bit longer to cook than the rest of it. So I always try to cut those off first because you don't want like half done asparagus in your dish. So, and I just do maybe about 1 inch from the bottom, 1.5 inches, and just take like one of my larger knives and just cut off the ends. All right, and then we will throw this away. Okay, so next we are going to mix up the seasonings. So we're going to have the garlic powder, the salt and pepper, and the paprika. And we're going to take a small bowl and mix these together. So that's the paprika, and then a little bit of salt, and the garlic powder, and the pepper. Right. And so what I'm going to do is just kind of shake that up and mix it around a little bit because this is going to be the seasoning for the chicken. And then I'm going to sprinkle this on top of the chicken. Alright, I'm gonna show you what this is gonna look like. So just like that, just sprinkle it on top. And we're gonna save a little bit because after we put the asparagus on, we're gonna do a little bit more seasoning, so we're gonna put that to the side. All right, so next what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the olive oil. We're gonna get a different bowl, and we're gonna mix together the olive oil, the lemon juice, and the zest. So let's put our asparagus to the side for now. All right, so I'm going to cut up a lemon, and we're gonna use the juice as well as the zest. So probably about a half a lemon should be enough. I like the lemon flavor, so I'm going to use the whole lemon. So, but for you, half probably be good enough. So, all right, so we're going to put the lemon juice in here in a bowl, and it's going to like a few seeds in here. So I'm just going to pull those seeds out. There. All right, and we're going to get the olive oil and put it in here. Now, in order to get zest, what I like to use is just like a regular grater, and what I'll do is I'll take the side of the lemon and then just like scrub it like that, and when you see the zest come off, you'll move to another spot. And just keep doing that, and I just do it all the way around the edge of the lemon, so until I get enough. All right, so looks like enough. Then I just pull that top off, and I don't know if you can see that zest there. It'll take a lot, so that should be enough. All right, so I just put that zest in there. Okay. All right, we'll put that to the side. Okay, and let me mix this around a little bit. All right, now we're gonna put the asparagus in. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the asparagus and you're gonna lay it on top of the chicken. Just layer it just one time across the top of the chicken. So let me put this in the shot so you can see that. So I'm going to layer this on top. That's okay. All right, layer it all the way across the top of the chicken. Now, usually you can use maybe about 16 of these. I love asparagus, so I like to use a little bit extra. So I just use the whole bundle, but you can fit it all in there. All right, so after you put the asparagus on top, we are going to take our mixture and pour it over the top of it. So this is the lemon juice, the zest with the olive oil. We're just going to pour it on top of there. I don't know if you can see that in the shot there. All right. Alrighty. Okay, next we're going to do do a little bit more seasoning. Remember I mentioned saving a little bit of the seasoning because after you put the asparagus, you put a little more seasoning on there. You just want everything to kind of have an even flavor. So, and I have a little bit left here, so I'm just going to sprinkle some of this on top of this asparagus. All right, it's a pretty fast recipe because I'm actually almost done already. So, all right, so the seasoning is on there. Now, next, what we're gonna do is go ahead and get the mozzarella cheese. So we're gonna go ahead and about a cup of that should be enough. You don't wanna put too much cheese on it because a lot of times if you put, I know we love cheese, but if you put too much cheese on there, your chicken won't cook properly. So you know, you'll have half done chicken. So I try not to overdo it with the cheese because for some reason it does that. So what you're gonna do is sprinkle the cheese down the middle. First I try to do it down the middle and try to keep it as even as possible. And then spread out a little bit to the sides like that. Okay, so I'll put a little bit right there and over here. All right, so okay, so here's what it's gonna look like after everything's been put together. And just make sure you subscribe to our channel and also click on the alert bell so that you can get alerts when we post new video. We're hoping to be doing some live stuff soon, so just keep watching and keep watching out for that because we'll be doing some live stuff. All right, so like I said, here's what it's gonna look like, and we're gonna go ahead and put this in the oven. We're gonna bake it for 20 minutes, and then we'll be back and we'll show you what it's gonna look like. So stay tuned. Okay, we are back and the chicken asparagus casserole with mozzarella is ready. As an option, what I like to do, since I like a little bit of spicy, I like to use red pepper flakes and parsley for garnish. It's just optional, you don't have to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop up some parsley to sprinkle on top of the casserole. So just get a little bit off of there. Don't need much because it's not a whole lot. So, all right, so, and just chop it up just as small as you can get it. And this is regular parsley. You can use Italian parsley or just regular parsley. Okay. All right, and that's the parsley chopped up, and these are the red pepper flakes. I'm not going to use all these, just going to sprinkle a little bit on there. So, all right, so let's get it out of the oven. Product looks like, if you can see that. Still sizzling a little bit, but you can see that it's ready. And I'm going to sprinkle a few little red parsley flakes on there, just for a little bit of spice, and some of the fresh parsley. And I'll give you a shot of this too, just so you can kind of see what it looks like. Not a huge, big, dramatic change, but just makes it look prettier, I guess. All right, so again, I'm asking you to subscribe to my channel. Also click on the alert bell to get alerts when we update our post. And again, just want to remind you, we will be doing a live broadcast soon, so just kind of keep watching out for that. And if you click the alert bell, it will alert you when the live broadcast is starting. So hope to see you there. Thanks.